What is up, everybody? It is Brian with First Shot Tactical, back with another video for you here today. And today we are doing a first impression video on the Springfield Prodigy 4.25-inch pistol. So for these videos here, I'm basically going to give you my first impression, how the look, how the feel of it is, as well as, what comes in the box, how to take it apart, quick overview of it. And then I will have another video on the 500 round review, as well as the 1,000 round review on it. That'll go a little bit more in depth. But let's go ahead and get into the impression video here. Out of the box, you get the pistol, and then mine came with two magazines actually, a 20 round and a 17 round. I don't know if they all came with the 120 and then 117, or some came with a 17 or 17, but either way, that's what mine came with. As far as the look here, the 17 rounder does fit semi flush here. Not bad. If you want to kick that one out and throw the 20 round in, you do have an extended base plate. It gives you 3 more rounds, of course, and I think it actually looks pretty cool there. You can get a 26 round magazine, and I think that looks kind of dumb. It's gonna look like this out of the gun, actually. It's more for competition shooting, I'm guessing. But as far as my, needs, a 20 rounder or 17 rounder will do just fine. First impression here, when you pick the gun up, man, this thing just feels solid. It is chambered in 9mm, so this is considered like a 2011 model where it's a 9mm double stack magazine. So this is not a 45 single stack. And you just get a good grip on this thing. It has that classic 1911 look and feel. And the other thing to note is the weight. This guy is heavy, and I want to say like a full pound heavier than like a Glock 19. But that additional weight gives you a smoother recoil, smoother shooting experience, in my opinion. And I absolutely love it. Taking a closer look at the gun here, you can see you can mount a flashlight. You have one little pick rail mount on the 4.25-inch model. You do have front forward serrations that feel great, and it's a 1911 or 2011. These things are slick Rick. I can air rack this one, even though it's the shorter barrel. So no, issues on that part. You do have rear serrations as well. Fiber optic front sight that comes on it. And you can see it's a green one, but you could swap it out for a red one or whatever. Also, we do have a optic plate that came on it, or this is the factory sights with a optic plate cover. So you can swap this out. I have another video showing you how to change this, throw a red dot on it. You just gotta buy the right plate, put that on, and then go ahead and throw your red dot on. Next thing, let's talk about the trigger, and it's just as you'd expect for a 1911 or 2011 model. It's got about like a 3.5 pound pull with 0 creep basically. So let's go ahead and demonstrate it real quick. So as you can see, there is a little play here, but you're already at the wall. You pull a little bit harder, and then there it goes. Reset, very similar situation, very minimal, and then again, pull. It's awesome. If you haven't shot one of these before, you're gonna grab this trigger compared to a Glock, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, your life's gonna be changed. Other functionality on it here, got the trigger here. It does have a rear safety, as far as this has to be pressed in order for the trigger to work. So as you can see, hammer's back, but it will not fire. Push this down, it will now fire. Also, it does have a rear safety here. As you can see, it just flipped up. It's ambidextrous. Down, fire, up is safe. And as you can see, again, it is on both sides. So that is nice from an ambidextrous standpoint. My one complaint just playing with it first impression wise, after playing with the magazines and taking them in and out, my one complaint is the magazine release. I don't know if it's just my model or if all of them are like this, but mine's like a little sticky where it'll get like, you push it halfway and then you gotta really get it in there in order to get that mag to fall out. Again, I don't know if it's just my model. I gotta get some lubes and some rounds through it. But I have had that issue just on this first impression, like right there is real hard. And then it finally will kick out. Especially on this ergonomically wise, it is a thicker grip here. So when I push it, it's almost like I'm only getting half of it on there and it doesn't want to come out. And then I got to really kind of square it up and push hard. So only complaint there from the, first impression look as well as functionality. Next thing, let's talk about how to take this apart real quick. It's not that hard, but there's a little bit of trickery to it. So let me show you. First thing you got to do is unscrew the guide rod here up front, so make sure that's loose. Then you're going to pull your slide back, line it up with the hole to punch out the slide lock lever. And then I normally use a Q-tip, as you saw there, to remove it.
And then from there, you can unscrew the guide rod, pull the spring and everything out here, and then there is a little bushing here, and then you can pull the barrel forward, and now it's fully disassembled. Let's go ahead and reassemble it now. Just the reverse, put the barrel, and then next put the bushing back in. Then go ahead and put your piece to have the spring go in. And again, these kind of screw together here. So I get them lined up, go ahead and screw it in hand tight. And then this goes ahead and it locks forward. Make sure that the circle part is down, and then you can go ahead and realign your slide. Be careful here. Don't scratch your slide and don't mess this up. Push it down correctly, and then go ahead and tighten down the front guide rod spring.
All right, so with that, that's kind of it for the first impression here. Again, overall, like 0 out of 10 here. I'll give this like an 8.7. I really like the feel. I like the weight to it. It's something new for me. This is my first 2011 type model. So I've been used to Glock, SIGs, and you get this weight and you get this grip to it, and it just feels good. I'm excited to put some rounds through it. Again, I'm going to have a 500 round review as well as a 1,000 round review. But again, overall first impression, I'm excited. 8.7 in my books here. And I will keep you updated with the next videos. So that does it for this video here today on the Springfield Prodigy 4.25 inch first impression video here. Again, overall 8.7 in my book. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, if you have one or if you're looking to get one, or if you have a Staccato, Nighthawk, or any of those other ungodly expensive 2011 models. Would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And if this was helpful, like and subscribe to the channel. Always appreciate that. And until next time, have fun shooting, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everybody.